It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and I've gotten quite a bit of stuff over this week, and some tasty stuff too. Let's start off with this. I got some Timco wire. I was going to go with nichrome, but this is cheaper, a little bit. Now this is going to be for the regenerative oven type thing I'm going to make for my electric tricycle. Because I'm going to take this wire, and I'm going to bend it around this. So that can be like the heating element, maybe. But we'll see how this goes. Now this is some of my favorite jelly or gummy bears, whatever they're called. It's the Albanese company. I don't know. Either way, I got these. I just ordered them from Walmart.com or whatever, and they're pretty good. I remember I tried them a couple years ago, and they were really nice. They're just really sugary and really nice. Then I ran to Halted Electronics Supply. I got some of these switches. These are really nice. They were $1 a piece though, so it's a bit pricey in my opinion. But oh well, it was kind of worth it. If I got one though, I had to get the entire set, so I got all 10. So I can make like a number pad for something to control something. Who knows? It's just kind of cool to have that. Then I also got this. This is an interesting switch. It reminds me of the switches on the front of the MSI 8080 microcomputer back from the early 1970s or mid 1970s. Kind of picked up some of these, like that one, and just a couple of these, just to have some switches, because it's always nice to have a couple switches around. Now before we move on to this stuff, I also got another tool for my toolbox, or my little toolkit. So as you guys already know, I'm building up this little toolbox to keep my tricycle. Well, I also got this. This is a late 1800s, early 1900s monkey wrench, or gas grip, depending on what you want to call it. It's just an adjustable wrench, and ever since my great-grandfather gave me his old ones, I've just been loving these. I've gotten really used to using them. Now this one's kind of tiny compared to the other ones I had, but that's actually advantageous because it'll fit nicely in the compact carrying case. But yeah, I love these because it has flat teeth, so it doesn't like leave a mark on whatever you tighten it down onto. It's great for holding things. Like for instance, I can just move it out like this, and it fits nicely. It also doubles as a hammer. That's the biggest thing, is you can just hammer stuff with it. I got this for about $9, and I have to say it's a pretty good deal. It's really nice quality. I'll definitely be using it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to grease it or not, because it seems to be working pretty nice without any grease on the thread. But back to this stuff. Now this is a box of stuff I got at the Weird Stuff Warehouse, and it's pretty cool. If you saw my last video, you probably already saw this container that I was making when I was collecting all the hair from Tiger. But I got a couple of these. Those are always handy. First off, we have Sony Betacam SP. This is tape from like a high quality camcorder, I think. It's always interesting to get one of those. I only have a few Betamax tapes and no Betacam. One of these days I'll get myself a Betamax player. I got some more laptop batteries. I got an old Mac battery, so I can have the flat cells, because I have a lot of batteries that have 18650 cells in them, but I really haven't played with the flat cells yet, so I'll rip that one open and play with the flat cells. Let's see, we also got this. This was $1. Oh, by the way, I paid $3 a piece for all these laptop batteries, as usual. Because at Weird Stuff Warehouse, if you buy in bulk, they'll give you a lower price. Now this is actually going to save me a lot of time, because over here is my new vacuum chamber that I got a while back, and you can just pop this in. And look at that. Man, I mean, I was going to take this entire thing off and fit my own fittings on there so I could hook up a vacuum pump, but look at this. It's perfect. I can just hook this right to the vacuum pump, and there we go. Nice quick connector. I also picked up this old capacitor. It's pretty cool. Looks very steampunky. I might do something with that later. Picked up some of these big dials and this rheostat. So I got that one for $1, this one for $1 too. That's just really nice in my opinion. And this rheostat, I think it goes 0 to 50 ohms. Then I got some nice Anderson connectors. These would be handy for any big battery stuff I'm needing to do. And yeah, just a bunch of more laptop batteries. Oh, forgot about this. This is a vacuum fitting. It's basically like one of those bendy straws where you can bend it, like so. But it's rigid enough to withstand a vacuum. So that's pretty handy. It's made of stainless steel, and these are usually pretty expensive, but I got this one for $1. Yep, I think that's about it. I've had kind of mixed luck with the cells from these batteries. Half of them are green Sanyo cells, and the other half were the crappy red cells. But oh well. I think these batteries from about 1998 or 1999 though, so the other one that I got of this, I opened it up and the cells were beyond repair, but they were almost, they were so old that it was, I had to keep them around, just because they're from, this is from like the first year that lithium cells were being mass produced for laptop batteries. So that's what I've been getting. Let's put this back. Let's open up a few laptop batteries just to see what we find. Actually pretty cool. Well, I think I'll switch to gloves in case it blows up in my face. Well, that was interesting. I don't know for sure what I use these cells for, but it was worth $3. About 50 cents a piece. I love opening up lithium battery packs. They're so cool, and it's almost like a game. They're so collectible. Usually, the lithium cells, they're very fun, but they also scare me because they have a lot of energy inside of them. Now, after having to mess with these batteries, like they bend and the plates kind of unstick or whatever, if they feel a lot more fragile and like they're gonna blow up my face. Now I feel a lot better going back to handling these. So with this battery pack, we can see that it's all these energetic US 18650 GRs, which I'm actually building my battery pack out of exclusively Sanyo US 18650 GR cells, but newer ones like these. Because I've kind of become a lithium ion snob. I've realized that I have access to so many lithium batteries that I might as well make each new battery pack out of individual like brands of cells. That way they're closer together. Also, I've had a lot of issues with these red cells only being like 1.2 amp hours or whatever. So I've decided that the first battery pack that I'm going to make out here is going to be out of the green Sanyo cells that are all being really nice, like 2 amp hours or so. Only like 5 or 6 that are lower than that. And then I'm going to make the next battery pack out of these red ones. So that'd be pretty cool. By the way, it's just interesting to see all the neat structuring on these. Like this one. Just so cool looking. I'm guessing this one had some acid leak inside of it, or maybe it's just water. Maybe this one got water inside of it. But either way, I'm probably not even going to touch that one. I'll just keep that around for testing and playing around with. Now this battery pack is from 1999, and these cells, pretty much every battery pack like this I get, they're all at 0 volts and they don't take a charge. Just because, well, they're like 16 years old. This is like some of the first laptop batteries ever to use lithium ion cells. Now in this run I got 2 new colors, which is pretty cool. This Panasonic lithium rechargeable CGR 18650C. Not really sure what the C means. I can look that up I can look up the datasheet for that. But I love the blue color. So far with these, I found orange, green, and blue now. And this, look at this. I'm sure these are going to be really cheap, nasty cells, but that color, just look at that color. That's a new color to be on my list of like colors to have. I love collecting 18650 colors. These are probably going to be really crappy cells too, so I might leave these for like a flashlight battery. After opening all these up with my wrench and screwdriver, I only damaged one cell, and that was on accident. It was one of the cells in this one. I accidentally punctured into it. I didn't break the outside, but I did dent it in really hard to where I'm just not even going to touch it. So I took it out and I'll throw it away. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Mostly with these, because I mean, these are just such a beautiful color. You know what I should do? I should collect every color of these that Panasonic makes, and I should make like a rainbow thing. Like it's a clear container for the lithium cells, but I have them organized in a rainbow. That'd be pretty cool. Oddly enough, with the Panasonic cells, I've actually had extremely terrible luck with them. They always seem to be only 1 amp hour or so, whereas everybody always praises them. Now, of course, remember that I'm getting extremely old Panasonic cells, so it just could be that they don't age as well, or some of these cells might be Panasonic. I just don't know it because they might just not label them or something. You know, like they might be ones that weren't as good. So instead of putting their name brand on them, they just didn't put a name on them. So it wasn't like messing up their name, but they could still sell them as a lower quality cell. Similar to how Intel and AMD do with their processors and stuff like that. I actually hope that there's a dead cell in each one of these packs, because if all these cells are good and taking a charge, I would feel so terrible having them on my desk not doing anything. But if one of them is short-circuited and it just is not good anymore, I'd feel perfectly fine having it like next to my computer monitor so I could see like just the cells, just all the colored ones. But still, if I had just a good cell that could be used, I would feel so terrible having it sitting like on my desk not doing anything. So yeah, I hope there's a couple ones that are bad in here and I can keep them and not feel bad about not using them, because they're just such cool colors. I haven't come across these colors yet. I've seen there's like a lot of other colors. I need to go back to Illinois and get some of the other colors I had. And, well, I'll probably not go back because that would mean taking on the airplane. And airplanes don't like, or at least airport security does not like you having lithium cells, raw lithium cells on the airplane. So I think what I'll do is I'll have my mom ship me out some other random cells that have the color. Because I have like a little beaker full of colored cells on my workbench back in Illinois. So yeah, I think I might bring some of my color collection here so I can make the color collection even bigger. But I'm just rambling now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching. See ya!